that? Why are you doing that? That's not so necessary. Thinking about it, really, like looking for land was, it wasn't really the looking that was hard. It was just all the people sharing their kind of like disappointments and their negativity with us.
Yeah, their hopelessness.
Because if you think about it, it wasn't so hard. We spent literally like
4
4
months.
months.
4 months we look for land, and
Maybe each day we would do one thing
yeah,
for it.
even if you do something every day,
A
like
little
in
something.
the end you're gonna
Yeah.
get it. But the problem is stopping because you're so discouraged, because everybody tells you that it's impossible and
Yeah.
it's very hard, and then you stop because you feel discouraged. But what people say, it's not the absolute truth, and it's not the
Yeah.
you know
So that was the hardest part. The
yes, was
emotional and the mental, the overthinking and everything.
we didn't buy land, so this land is not going to be on our name. We are renting it, and we have a verbal agreement that we're going to use it for a year to test ourselves and to test the land if we like it here and if we understand each other good with the owner, and then we're going to make a long-term contract. So we are renting. Our first idea was to buy land, but we had to come out of all these limitations and boxes that we had to be like this, had to be like that, because it was not working. Because it's really hard to find land like that, to be able to buy it for many reasons. And so we had to adapt. But we preferred to give away that certainty of having land on our name, and but to do something, to train ourselves. This is a school for us to learn, to experiment, and then probably it's still gonna come like that we can buy land. But for now, like, we prefer really to do something rather than being at home and doing nothing and just looking for land because it has to be on my name, and
Mm-hmm. And
so
just trying to work another job on the side, whatever it is.
this is what I want to do. So one way or the other is gonna happen. So it's amazing. It was our dream. This land, it is our dream basically. We have the river. We are on the riverside, and on the other side, a bit higher up, we have a water channel that is flowing all year round that we can use. You pay very little, or you can help with the cleaning once a year, and then you don't have to pay for it. And it's water here in the south of France, which is
Mm-hmm.
quite impossible. It's like so rare, and then it's very isolated. It's like basically the last land on this chemin, on
On
this
this road or
road,
path,
and
but still very accessible and
on with
like quick to get to a city or something.
yeah. Yes,
And
we it's 25 minutes from where we live at your mom's place, so
yeah,
we come just here every day and we work and then we go back. And yes, in summer we like to live here, we like to sleep here. So we really had to let go of all those expectations of how it needed to be, because we still got like our dream come true.
yeah, we made a video about like what kind of land we were looking for, and I don't know, we posted like 6 months ago or something, and you can go back to it. It's called like a Dreamland Search or something,
Yeah.
and we literally say, okay, these are the boxes we would like to tick, and literally all the boxes got ticked except for the fact that we can't buy it right now, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
So we were like, whoa,
And the
so
fact
really
that
we want to throw away all our boxes, all our priorities, just because one priority didn't get hit.
yeah. And our mentality was like, yeah, but why am I regenerating a soil for years and years if it's not mine in the end, if I have to
Yeah.
leave and have to go away? But for us, regeneration is more important that it is anywhere else than no regeneration at all. Like that we are still putting together some designs and some experience, some experiments to be able to like progress and share with others, rather than being at home and looking for land and waiting for the
Exactly.
perfect land that you have in your mind.
So yeah, so we got this piece now, and we're
It
really
is
excited.
almost 8,000 square meters. So the sun, it goes like this. So that's the south, and here it's all like really well heated by this.
Yeah.
And then we have where the channel is. There's like quite a
Shady
hill
spot.
mountain
Yeah.
with that makes a shady spot that is very fresh and and very cold. So it's gonna be really nice for summer because here it's gonna burn everything. It's gonna be like full sun. So we have different microclimates. That's really cool. We have only these trees here on this line, and for the
Yeah.
rest is just
It's almost only like yeah, prairie.
yeah, prairie.
And we've noticed that actually it's been like wine before this, and then afterwards they put some cows on it and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and sheep. And it's really not so active. It's not so much growing and stuff.
No, it's not very growing. No.
And we found out that there's like a big compaction
Yeah, but the soil is
under it.
like completely different from the one in Romania
Yeah.
because here is on the riverbed. I mean, it's close to the river, and sometimes this is another detail that we didn't say is
Yeah.
that it's inundable land. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there's
Yeah. Yeah.
inundations,
Yeah.
but they're very rare. But last one was in 2010 or 11,
Yeah.
and the water came until here.
Yeah.
But for us, it's not really a big problem because we just want to like plant trees, and if a vegetable garden is gonna be inundated, like that's it, and
Yeah.
you just go on. But because of the inundation, it brings a lot of fertile soil and a lot of sediment, so it's very, I don't know in English again, but silt, I think it's called silt, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not clay, it's not sand, it's a bit in between, and it's very soft to the touch. Even the compaction, once you get that plaque out, it really like crumbles. So you can work it very nicely. It's like not the clayish, heavy clay that it was really hard to work. So
And what's so interesting is just simply the color. Like in Romania, we had a bit like a grayish color,
grayish.
and here it's really like a brown red.
Yes. I think the 15th of January we got the yes, you can go on the land, you can plant whatever you want. We already got ourselves a cabanon,
Tool shed.
a tool shed that we unmounted and mounted on a place like with no experience. Like it's so nice to.
We were scared we couldn't do it,
So
but
many
actually we
challenges.
managed to do it.
We bought a small greenhouse of 9 square meters,
Yeah.
and we bought the plastic, so we're gonna put the plastic on, and then fence. We're buying the fence because there's a lot of
Boars.
boars
Wild
here,
boars.
and then we got a lot of pots for free, and now we are working on. We said like we really want to do a small experiment for this spring because it's a bit like we didn't do any soil preparation. We just
Yeah.
knew that
It was quite unprepared because we just got the land like
we just got the land.
3 weeks ago, and we were like, "Whoa! If we can have it now, we're
Yeah.
still winter. We could still plant before spring, and then we already have a first year of like experiments, and we
Yes,
can already observe and
exactly.
interact a bit, and with something to do. Like if we're just gonna spend the year like observing.
Yeah, and observe and interact a bit. So
Yeah.
we are gonna focus on 60 square meters of 2 lines of trees and a vegetable garden in the middle, and we're preparing everything by hand because there's a lot of this chandon. This is like
Yeah,
a
like
rhizome
these
grass.
guys.
Yes, that if you don't get the rhizomes out, there, it's gonna grow, keep on growing.
Yeah.
So we prepare everything by hand. We're taking the roots out.
It's exactly why we're sitting here.
Yeah, exactly what we're doing now,
Yeah.
and it's really heavy. It's quite challenging. We had many meltdowns, many
Yeah.
breakdowns, but it's
And we
such.
wanted it to be faster. Like I think we've been
Yeah.
doing this now for a week.
Yeah.
But we've been doing it for a week, and we had quite some meltdowns on the last few days because
It's so physical.
we're like we want just 60
also-
square meters. It's nothing. Like come on, we gotta get it done. We want to plant now.
Yeah, but
But,
also we
yeah.
decompacted tree lines like almost 1 meter deep,
Yeah.
and then decompacting the vegetable garden and taking the weeds out. It takes a lot of time, like because we're doing all the surface, like all 60 square meters. So it's also like good training to do a better design for next plantations. They're gonna be bigger, so like how to mechanize it, how to make with machines. We were reflecting on it. So yeah, that's it. So yes, we got the land and our dream came true, and it is not how we expected it to be.
We had to let go a little bit of yeah.
But that's usually how it always is. Like you manifest something and life gives it to you, but not in the way that you were thinking and you were expecting.
And it pushed us really to have faith. It's like you're completely vulnerable. It's like you're just setting yourself out there. We're gonna work this land. We're gonna try to plant it. We're gonna invest time, money into it, and we have no safety. And actually, it brings us also closer humanly to people, because it's like, all right, like if we're gonna be here, we have to get along with the owner of the land,
Yeah.
and it's like you have to actually have faith in each other, and you have to actually have a feeling for it, like, okay, can I trust this person? Literally, not with my life, but like with my life project, you know.
Yeah.
So it feels nice if you just have faith in people.
Cosa?
Intrusive video making.
What?
It's called intrusive because I block you. I ask you questions.
Ma no!
How do you feel?
Show here.
How do you feel being on the land?
It's very peaceful. I feel like I belong here, and I'm just here to play.
What are you doing now?
Stratifying the seeds of this
I think it's called Vianta in French.
yeah, Yonta. And I'm gonna put a bit of water and put them in the soil so they stay cold for a couple months. And then we plant them. Come with us to our source of water. It's a bit of a step cut.
Wow.
Oh, it's so fresh.